Hey everyone, who's there? Oh, Brickles is there and in productions. Hi guys, how you both going? Hope that you're well. I don't know who else is watching at the moment, but I do finally have some of the 2021 sets. So this is the Heartlake City Park set, which only just came out, which I'm super excited about. Oh, Amy's here. Hi, Amy. So I'm really happy to be building this one today. So let's just get started because I am so excited about this set. As soon as I saw the pictures, I knew that this was one of the sets that I really wanted to try and get hold of super fast and super quickly. So, oh, Pucky's barking. Oh, Cornet's here as well. Oh, and Ratna. Hi, Ratna. How are you going, love? Hope you're doing well. Oh, fantastic. It's so nice to see you all in the chat. It's awesome. Right, so we've got bag number 4, plate, bag number 5, which is a very empty looking bag, bag number 3, which also seems to be quite an empty looking bag, but that's okay. Bag number 1, which is what we need, and bag number 2. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this set, guys. I mean, we do have a few little stickers, so not loads. There we go. So kind of cute, which is exciting. So let's just pop those over there. Pucky's gone outside and barking. Oh, Mark's here as well. Hi, Mark. How are you going? I know, Pucky's still barking. I do have all the doors open and the fan going again tonight. So, yeah. How are you going, M Productions? What did you get to build? Let us know what you're up to. And has anyone else been able to get hold of any of their sets that they've wanted, their 2021 sets? What's the stock like where you guys are at? Oh, Brett's here. Hey. Oh, Elle's here as well. Hi, Elle. It's so lovely to see you. Oh, and Brickles. I'm so grateful to you, Brickles, as well. Your little parcel that you sent hasn't arrived to me yet, but I'm sure it's on its way. We all know that Poor Australia Post has, I don't know what it's doing for you guys over east, but I know that over here they have actually decreased the amount of time that they're spending delivering letters. So we only get letters twice a week so that they can deliver more parcels. So hopefully that parcel will be on its way. And of course, I'm extremely grateful for that as well. Oh, your dogs are barking as well, I know. Is there a swing? I'm not sure if there is a swing here, Brett, but if there was, I'm sure that you and I would have fun at the park. I think that we would have, oh, movie theatre, oh my gosh, I know, I'm still waiting for that one to arrive, unfortunately. So that was one of the ones that I got from Lego, which is on its way. So I had hoped that it might have arrived yesterday, but obviously it's probably going to arrive next week sometime, which is fine. So we might be able to build that one next week on my stream, depending on what's happening. And Jez is here as well. Hi, Jezza. How are you going? Oh, fantastic. Oh, great, Darren. Thanks for stopping by from the Brickvention Zoom group. I hope that that's been going really well and that everyone's been having a good time over at Brickvention. I'm sure it has been loads of fun. Oops, comments just jumped. Oh, Lego Bricks is here as well. Hey, buddy. Yes, Andrea's house. That's another set that I was able to get hold of as well. So it was really exciting to see that quite a few of the sets had come out at Kmart. So it seems like I'll probably be able to get the Kmart sets sooner than the Lego, like the online Lego sets. So that's going to be quite funny, really, I think. But sometimes that's just the way that it goes with postage and everything. but at least I know that everything's like on its way. So that's where I just sort of go, I'm sort of breathing a bit of a sigh of relief just for that. Lego bricks. Oh, fantastic. There's Olivia's beach buggy and a few poly bags. Oh my gosh, Mark. Yes, I did. I actually ended up watching BFAB's video about them as well. So I have mixed feelings about them because I love the look of the sets. I think that they look absolutely beautiful. But just based on the photos, which I know that we can't say is everything, because obviously photos change and sometimes things look better in real life than they do elsewhere and that type of thing. And sometimes photos don't do things justice and whatever. But I am a little bit disappointed with the look of the dragon, especially when I saw photos of, is it the Ninjago forest dragon, which just looks absolutely gorgeous and so beautiful. So yeah, I just sort of went, oh, that was a bit of a shame. That the sets are all beautiful, like the boat looks amazing, the castle looks amazing, and the dragon's just sort of a bit lackluster. But we'll see. Like I said, it will be interesting to see how that translates into reality and whether or not it was just because the images seem to always have the dragon facing the same way. So it might just not have been the dragon's best angle to be photographed at. I don't know. So, but yeah, we'll see. I'm still probably going to get all the sets for Raya. So that's not really going to influence my decision too much. But yeah, I just thought the dragon just looked a bit weird. And who else? Yeah, oh, the jungle dragon, yes. Is that the one from Ninjago? The Ninjago jungle dragon just looks so beautiful, looks absolutely amazing. So when I saw the Ninjago dragon and then when I saw Rayo's dragon, I sort of went, oh, there's a bit of a difference between the two of these. But I think it will just depend. Obviously, Rayo's dragons probably has to be based off artwork as well. So it will depend on what the dragon looks like in the movies, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. It'll be good. It'll be nice to have something a little bit different. Unfortunately, the price seems to always be that way. It's Disney. It's a licensed theme. I think that it's kind of cool that we are getting something from a Disney movie outside of the princesses. So that seems kind of cool. I'm glad that we've got another theme with some more mini dolls and a bit of variation with the look of the mini dolls as well. So that's kind of cool too. So I'm excited about it. The more sort of variation and difference that we can get in our sets, I think, is a good thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them. I think it will be good fun to be able to get a look at some of those, which is good. Yeah. Els saying, oh, Robin's here. Hi, Robin. How you going? Els saying the dragon looks weird as well. Yeah, the dragon does seem a bit more thin and snake-like. So again, that might just be us getting used to it. Seeing something different that we haven't seen from a Lego dragon before might just be a bit jarring to start with. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it will probably also depend on what the dragon is like in the movie as well. So if the dragon's particularly charming and delightful in the film, I'm sure that I'll warm to the dragon a lot more. I'm very easily influenced like that. So, oh yes, oh great. First, Ninjago's had I know. Emma, you already know this. I do love the Ninjago sets. It's the cost. I just can't afford to buy another thing. And what are we up to now with the Ninjago sets? Is it their 10th anniversary? There's no way that I can go back to 10 years of collecting Lego sets. Ninjago dragons. I can't do that. I just won't have the cash for it. But I've always thought that the Ninjago dragons were gorgeous because I think that they're similar enough to like the elves dragons. I think that that's part of their appeal to me. I did see the list, just seeing all you guys talking about that. I know Ellie B keeps uploading her videos at the same time as me, which is fine. That must be the Frozen 2 one. That's on its way as well. Okay, I'm just seeing. Right. There's the wombat. Let's pop him up the back. He looks so cute. We'll do a profile view of the wombat today, just for something different. Am I? Oh, great, Elle. I'm looking forward to that. I do have a few of your videos to catch up on, but I think I'm almost there. It's been really good to see all of your reviews, especially because it's taken me such a long time to get hold of the sets myself. So I'm living vicariously through your Lego collection. Am I going to make any lives of the new Ninjago City Gardens? That's probably not a set that I will be getting. So no. But hopefully other people will be. Oh no, M Productions. Oh, people are just so silly. I always reckon you just do you. Get what you want to get, buy what you enjoy. You know, I was always concerned that people were going to be making fun of me for getting friend sets when I'm old. So, you know, I just sort of think, find your people. You've got a really lovely group of people here, and that don't think that there's any problem with building whatever Lego you like. So, if that's what you enjoy, mate, just do that. And if other people are going to be mean to you about it, maybe it's time to think about how worthwhile they are to have in your life. I know that sounds a bit horrible and a bit harsh. Oh my gosh. So what else have we got going on here? Everyone's chatting so fast. Oh, Robin's ordered the Ninjago City Gardens. Mark's saying Ellie V's posted the new Frozen Toy storybook. I'm looking forward to that one. That's on its way from Lego, I think. I think it is. That was one of the orders that I did place, which is super exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting that set. I agree, Brett. Definitely. I think that I think the Ninjago City, the Ninjago docks, and those gardens are just 3 absolutely beautiful sets. It's just tricky having to always decide to, what to get and what to say no to. It's really hard. I think that we all know that we can't get all the Lego we want all the time. So, but I do know that there's plenty of other channels that will be posting really awesome videos about Ninjago Gardens. So I'll definitely be enjoying them. Oh, I forgot to put my mini dolls together. That's so silly, especially considering that I've got my first little micro doll in here. Let's see. That's definitely Emma's face and her hair. Don't tell me that she has a pink flower with a coral top. Who decided that? Oh, no, she doesn't. Oh, that's okay. Cool. Phew. And the little dude what's this guy's name? Henry. Oh, he is super cute. Very, very cute. With Emmett's hairpiece in a darker colour. Is that right? The wombat, the womrat. No. One person's wombat is another person's womrat. Oh, woodshop teacher's here as well. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see you arrive. How you going, buddy? Just come over from Miss Bricks of Fun. She's building the new Ninjago Gardens. Oh, fantastic. Have I got 500? When did that happen? Is that me? Elle, I'm the worst person to be asking any of those questions to, since, oh yeah, I did. That's really exciting. The worst person to ask that to, since I'm always like, yes, get all the Lego. If you want to come here and have the answer of yes, buy more Lego, then definitely ask me. If you want actually, financially responsible advice, then don't ask. I haven't seen that yet, Em. I'll definitely check it out, though. Thanks, Amy. That's really, really lovely. One of your besties has been diagnosed with COVID. But how are you going to go on a date if he's got COVID? That shouldn't be happening, should it? Thank you. Thanks, everyone. That's so sweet. It's really, it's lovely. I'll have to make sure that I get my thank you video up now, which will be really cool. Especially since I think last week we were talking about possibly doing a thank you video with set from the park. So this is what I'm building at the moment. So, yes. M Productions is also voting for a yes, Elle. We're a terrible influence on this channel. Oh, and Brett. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's very exciting, Rogue. I hope that you'll be getting sausage rolls. Okay, cool. So we're postponing it to a later moment when we go out of lockdown. Okay. Oh, thanks, Ratna. That's lovely. Yeah, it's exciting. It's a very nice feeling to be able to see my little channel grow. Yeah. Shouldn't ask. No, Elle. Thanks, Jezza. It's so sweet. Searched Lego Disney on Google and saw a Death Star Disney Princess fusion. It's fake Lego set, by the way. Oh my gosh, but that's bonkers. A Lego Disney Death Star fusion set. Wow. That would be exciting stuff. Oh, I think I've done this the wrong way around. Oops. I was looking at it backwards, gang. I know there's some fantastic mocks and stuff though out there, isn't there? Like that's the whole thing where I just sort of go, it's so cool to see what other people come up with as far as ideas and stuff are concerned. My balloon's looking okay? I don't know. Cool. Right. Okay, I've got those balloons in. Let's see. I think this is the little party table, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I can't put anything together. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, you're in the right place if you want to discuss embarrassing Lego hauls. I was joking with Brickish earlier today that I've got no money in my bank account until payday because I've spent it all on Lego, which is not really a responsible way that an adult should be leading her life. But it's fun. It's fine. All my bills are paid. All of the stuff happened first. But I just got carried away and very excited, especially when I saw that sets were available at Kmart. Oh, thanks, Brett. I think that it does change for different people at different times. So I think that that's the main thing that I sort of keep in mind. But even to be just close, around 500 is just really exciting. I never thought that that would happen, you know, not in a million years. Just, you know, it's just really exciting. And again, like I've said before as well, I just absolutely love coming here on, you know, a Saturday evening and building and chatting to you guys. It just really makes my week. So thank you. It's just fantastic. I didn't realise that she had a new hairstyle, Ratner. You've got a good set of eyes to have noticed that. So, but again, it's one of those things where part of me sort of wants to watch all the videos and look at all the reviews before I get the sets, and then another part of me just wants to be able to enjoy them on my own terms, like for myself once they arrive. So, not too sure if I'm putting these in the right colour. And these are these really pretty pearlescent little ones as well. So they've got that sort of purpley sheen to them, which is really nice that we're starting to get these little dots in a few more sets. So that's kind of exciting. And hopefully you guys will be very pleased with me in the fact that I have been able to almost finish editing my video for this week. So while I might have failed in one step of being a responsible adult financially, I've succeeded in another step of being a responsible adult, of doing my Lego YouTube video. Yes, I've been really liking your castle builds, Brett. So they've been looking so cool and so awesome. Right. So yeah, that's really cool. I've been liking how you've been putting those together. So that's exciting stuff, right? I did see the names of them, and I think somewhere in the chat earlier I did see that you guys were talking about them, but I seem to have missed all of that. So I'm really liking the sound of the magical carnival fairground type sets. So that all seems to be very interesting. So I wonder exactly, you know, oh, there goes Pucky again. Oh no, Pucky. It's okay, bub. My poor neighbours can't even walk out the front door without him patrolling all over them. So funny. Right, I will remember to build Olivia at the beginning here. This outfit we have seen before though. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to those sets. And also it's going to be very interesting to see the new version of a Grand Hotel. So especially since I really loved their last Grand Hotel. So that's going to be kind of exciting to see how that sort of works itself out. Oh, fantastic. Joe, it's risky business. Oh my God, no. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you finished all of that. Looting Lego was wrong, buying Lego was never wrong. Yeah. I know, Elle, that's the same. Like I just sort of went, I just, you know, never in a million years did I ever think that anyone would be that interested in watching my videos. And so it's just so lovely to have met all of you guys and to be able to chat with you all the time, and then just see my little channel plod along and grow, and you know, people find me along the way, which is super, just awesome. It's just awesome. Oh my gosh. The Diagon Alley is delayed again. Oh my gosh. They're just really forcing you to test your patience, aren't they? Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, I would absolutely love to see Mortiana, and I'd love to be able to get a Prince Naveen as well. An AA for foal. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I know, Earl, exactly. How do you know what pieces you use when a viewer is on your videos? I think I just multitask. I'll do my best. I've got the instructions down here, and then like you guys are just behind the camera over here, so I get to sort of see that. I know, little Bubby's being very noisy. Oh yay! Well, we've got a Brickling quarter. We've all got to celebrate whenever anyone gets out any Brickling quarter. So I'm still waiting for 2 Brickling quarters to arrive as well. So yeah, I suspect that I'm going to have, the first few weeks of 2020 with very few Lego sets, and then they'll all arrive at once, and I'll be inundated with Lego. Not that I'm complaining, it's a good thing. Oh my gosh, Pucky's now having a drink. That's a good reminder, Pucky. He's a little panty pup now. Oh, there will be a Tiana show on Disney Plus in a few years. Well, hopefully that might inspire Lego to do a few more Tiana sets then. But it would be nice to get more Tiana sets before then. But Amy, did you say that we're getting 7 princess sets? Is that what we were talking about? Is that what you mentioned? I think that it was 7, wasn't it? So that's going to be quite promising, I think. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see if we get another Cinderella carriage. Surely they'll have to put a pause on a Cinderella carriage after that gorgeous one that we've gotten recently. I'm not too sure if we've even got that yet in Australia. I think it might still be coming soon. So we'll see. I've still got a few things on my little Lego wish list that I keep an eye on. And then it was super exciting to see when everything popped up on Kmart as well. So that was really cool. Not that Kmart was able to get me everything that I'd ordered, so they're going to have to deliver a few things as well. But it's exciting. It's exciting that there's stuff on the way. And I'm so excited to be able to build this today as well. Fake. Oh, Lego Maniac's here. Hey, Maniac. It's lovely to see you. Hope you've been going well, mate. I've not been able to watch your Diagon Alley video yet, but that's on my list of videos to check out. I suspect that will be one that I will be watching tomorrow during my little downtime, my Sunday rest time, which would be really nice to be able to enjoy that. And it would be really good fun to be able to see your build version of that as well, since I've built mine live. Fake Lego was a tricky thing, I think, Mark. Like, I love the Lego sets. I really love the design and the uniqueness and the passion that the designers bring to it. But I also recognize that not everyone can afford Lego all the time. So it's tricky. I think it would be really lovely if everyone could get the Lego that they would want, but unfortunately that's just not the way that things are going at the moment. But the thing that I do have an issue with a lot of the fake Lego stuff is that oftentimes they just rip off the ideas. So instead of building something unique, they just directly copy the design from somebody else. And I think that that's where I sort of have more of an issue. If they were doing their own unique builds and that it was something that was unique to them and, that type of stuff, then, it gives people options. Not that I have any fake Lego in my collection. But, each their own. I know. Well, Mulan, Mulan. Well, Tiana hasn't even had her own set, so at least Mulan has had a couple of her own sets. Not a lot, but at least two. Merida from Brave has only ever had one set as well. Snow White has only had one set, which was a 4+ set. So there's a lot of princesses that have been underrepresented in the Lego universe, which, you know, a few of us do debate quite intently. So I would love to see more of the princesses getting more sets and not just the regulars. You know, I was actually really surprised that Moana even got a couple of sets this year. I thought that once the Moana film has, you know, come and gone, that we weren't going to get Moana ever again either. So yeah, 7 sets. Don't know if they're all Disney princess or other things. Oh, okay, cool. And then a few. Oh, really? I'll have to keep an eye out. I'm sure Pucky and I will enjoy that then. I think I did have a look and I did think, oh, should I watch this today? And then I was just like, I think I'm still recovering from building that on my live stream. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. I was starting to build the part, yeah. I think it's just interesting. Like, I mean, I think that, well, like, I mean, no one's overrated. I think that people like what they like, which is cool. But Cinderella is probably oh, bless me. Sorry. I think that Cinderella is probably the Disney princess that I collect the least, yet she seems to have the most amount of sets. Not there's anything wrong with that, but for me, I just sort of go, she's just not probably the princess that I have the most. Well, I don't really have that much in common with very many princesses, but that's probably the princess where I'm sort of, you know, I'm happy to have some of her sets, but I'm not a huge fan. But she does seem to get a lot of sets very, very regularly. And I think a lot of us have noticed that she does get a lot of carriages. So again, I don't have a problem with having lots of Cinderella sets, but it would be nice to get different builds more regularly rather than just a Cinderella carriage every few years from Lego. But, you know, I understand why they do it. I think a lot of the younger builders really love Cinderella, and for good reason. It's a beautiful story. And, you know, we see that because I think that there's been a lot of, like, variations on the Cinderella story as well. So I think that the frequency with which, like, Ever After gets made, and I think there was a Cinderella story. I think there was actually a movie called that. I think that just reinvigorates the love for Cinderella. And it is a very interesting fairy tale as well. So I think that's all cool. But it is funny. I do think that it's funny how frequently we do get Cinderella carriages. I just sort of think, oh my gosh, this poor woman's just going to have a fleet of carriages to her name. She's going to need a very big garage in her castle. Oh, BFAB's here as well, like a magical unicorn. Yes, a fabulous unicorn, BFAB. I was just saying earlier when we were talking about the Raya sets that I saw your video. So that's where I got my set information there. Which Disney princess is my favourite? I think it is Moana, but it does change frequently. But I do really like the Moana film, and I do watch that probably the most. And then I also quite like Princess Anna as well. I think that she's really funny. And, you know, has a very endearing sort of personality. So she's quite charming. But I also like Brave was one of my favourite movies for a very long time as well, especially before Moana came out. So there was that too. It's hard to choose. It's too hard to choose, Amy. Don't make me choose my favourite princess. Going to be Ezra. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Ariel and Moana would be perfect best friends. Oh my gosh, I agree. Like a magical unicorn, you're not real. You're a figment of our imagination. I think that there might be something happening along those lines, Mark, and that may be occurring for a particular thank you video now that a certain milestone has been reached. Because that's usually how I go. Oops, this way, that way. Oh my gosh, yes. I watched your video on the Duplo unicorn, which reminded me to put that set onto my wish list. So thankfully, you made that video to remind me to get that set. But that's another set that hasn't been released yet in Australia. So, what? Hang on a second, guys. I've just got to go in and sort some stuff out. M Productions' horrible neighbour Barbara, if you keep writing stuff like that in my stream, I will ban you. Even if it's as a joke. I really just don't like that being on my stream. So, you know, that just doesn't fly for me at all. M Productions, even if it is yourself, I don't know whether or not it is or it isn't, but I just don't like that happening in my chat. Pucky doesn't like it, I don't like it, not happening. Oh my gosh, Rapunzel is also really sweet as well. Yes, Rapunzel, I love that film too. See, this is the problem with trying to make me choose, especially on a stream, because I can never ever remember everything that I should be remembering. Congrats on 1 subscriber, Adorable. Thank you. Thank you, BFAB. I appreciate all my subscribers, and 1 is better than none, and I never thought that I would even have 1. So I'm happy with that. Happy with anyone who wants to join me and have a lovely time. Yes, save it for a Hive stream. We're all about kindness and respect, and that includes self-respect as well. Thanks, great speech. I'm pulling out all mum energy now. Don't you make me become a mother. Oh my gosh, I know. It would be so exciting to see a Disney minifig series again. I would absolutely love it. What characters would you guys like to see in a Disney minifigure series 3? Oops, sorry, I just bumping everything now. No, it's just very important to me that people are respectful in my streams. It's a passion. I think it would be so exciting to see a Disney minifigure series 3 though. See, now everyone stopped talking. The energy of my stream has changed now. I think I would absolutely love to see like a Cruella de Vil. I think that a mini doll like that would be fantastic. Corne, if you're still around, do you like the new top that Ethan's got on? I think that it looks so gorgeous with the dark teal and the purple sleeves. Oh, yes, I know. Rapunzel and an Aurora, that would be fantastic. That's fine, Em. It's all cool. I agree. That would be beautiful. Both of those would be fantastic to get as Lego characters. I think Cruella de Vil would be absolutely fantastic. A dedicated BFAB series with or without the beard is the next question. I know. I would love to have more animals as well, Em. That's definitely something that I am after. I'm always keen to get more animals. Wombats. Oh yes, Merida, Eleanor, Rapunzel, and Flynn Rider. Oh, I agree. It would be really nice to get a Mama Gothel. Is that her name from Rapunzel as well? See, I want all the villains. I love to have the without the beard this time. I have to show off my triple chin. Don't make me come in there, BFAB, and go all mother on you. You're supposed to be being nice to yourself as well. Oh, Moonstone Cassandra. Oh my gosh, yes, please. That would be fantastic. I am in the very strange process of trying to do a mini doll version of Moonstone Cassandra, which is taking me forever. I've gotten her to a certain point and she's looking really good. But I'm too scared to do any more to her in case I ruin her. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. A set of mixed animals, farm, jungle, zoo, etc. would be a great idea. Oh, the Aristocats, I know, that would be fantastic too. I think I immediately think of 101 Dalmatians since that's one of the films that Pucky likes watching with his little pug face. It's so cute. He always comes and sits next to me and watches 101 Dalmatians when it's on. It's so funny. Oh, trying to get a sponsor from a British minifig place? Oh, okay. It's getting there, Elle. Yeah, it's just slow going, I think, and I get the fear. Oh my god, a Lego Friends Red Panda. Oh my gosh, that would be so beautiful. Yes, I would definitely second that vote as well. Definitely 101 pug creations, I know. Oh dear. Where's my other little blue thing? Oh, whoops, I've put this in the wrong spot. It's there. Found it. Found it again. When do I sign the commission? Oh, I know. There's so many ideas that I would absolutely love to see. And I think that that's the really exciting thing. It would be fantastic. I would absolutely really love to see Brick Motion do a Moonstone Cassandra, though. I think that that's what I'm holding out for. I'm hoping that she'll do one first. Okay, clicking in our little purple cogs, which is exciting. Right, now. And then, oh, I can't believe it's just so bizarre for me to be thinking that where you guys are at, it's snowing. It bamboozles me a lot. It's just right. Last little. Oh no! Quick! I'm going to put the pink thing down. Otherwise, I'll have to. Oh no! Pucky's gone off again. So noisy tonight. Right. Okay. That little one goes in there. Oh, Tana's here as well. How are you going? I hope that you're well. I really enjoyed your first videos. I loved your Rapunzel towel. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased that you got that happening and posted your video. It must be exciting to see how that's been going. Oops. Right. More little pink things. Circles. Which I think must be the gazebo, I'm assuming. Little pergola. Which is really cool. Right. Now, I think these are the same as the ones in Andrea's house as well, I think, based on your video, Elle. They do look pretty much the same. I know that Ellie V did post a video on this, but I didn't want to watch it yet. It was fun. Oh, good. I'm so happy that you're enjoying YouTube. I absolutely love it too. It's just really cool to see, chat to people and put your Lego ideas out there for other people to comment on and all of that sort of stuff. It was also really nice to get quite a few. Love those. Oh, yes. I agree. These look gorgeous. And it's also really nice to get like feedback, especially on your mocks and stuff. And particularly because there's no one around, here that I really talk to about Lego. It's really nice to be able to hear back from people about, what they think of how my build is going and all of that sort of stuff. So even when I saw, even when I posted my video on my latest elf shelf with the Goblin King, it was really nice to see so many comments from you guys and get different ideas about swamp and the river and all of that sort of stuff. It was so cool. Go, YouTubers are scary. Not if you break out your mum energy on them, BFAB, and tell them off. If they start going scary. So, yeah. But yeah, I really love it. I completely enjoy. I really enjoy posting videos, and especially with my mocks. I think that it's so nice to hear ideas from different people about what's going on and what their thoughts are. Oh my gosh, Pucky. He's gotten all carried away today, hasn't he? Yeah. Oh, bless. Done with preparing Lego to be washed. Now time to fold some laundry. I know. That's what I enjoy doing as well, woodshop teacher. I love just sitting back and listening to like live streams and podcasts and things like that while I'm doing my chores. It makes time go so much better, doesn't it? You will have to start using your Lego Mum energy. Definitely. Oh, Cornet's back. Oh, good. Nice to have you back, buddy. I hope that you had an enjoyable lunch. I'm just still building away merrily here. Just super cool. Right, and it looks like I get to finish off my last little stretch of this. Yeah. Right. Cool. M Productions is I know. I think it is so. I'm saying you might have some money today, Sutherland show. Live in an old people neighbourhood equals money. Yes, and it's nice to be helpful to shovel snow. Pay money equals PayPal card equal Lego orders equal Lego equals happy. So therefore, money can buy happiness. I think that is true to a certain extent, because I do think that one of the biggest factors that people do stress a lot about is about finances and money. But one of the things that I have heard is that money to a certain amount buys happiness. So once you go past that sort of amount, then money no longer makes a difference as to whether or not you're going to be happy. So I think that if people are struggling financially, then money can make your life a heck of a lot easier. You know, I think that a lot of us have probably been in situations where we sort of go, it was really fortunate that we had money. Having worked in the areas that I have worked in, particularly with homeless people and that type of thing, I think that money also buys a lot of, security and safety, and that has a lot of bearings on whether or not someone feels safe and can sleep, and how well they can eat and rest, and all of those sorts of things as well. But I also think that if you have mental health issues, then while having money can provide therapy and support and access to medication and other healthcare and better nutrition and physical activity and all those things that we know improves mental health, once you reach that threshold, then no amount of money can improve that any further. So I always thought that was sort of quite interesting. And the actual threshold in order for people to have money for happiness is actually not a huge amount per year. A lot of people would think it would be $1 million, and it actually, isn't that at all. So, I do sort of tend to remind myself of that every now and again, particularly when I've spent too much money on Lego. But I also think that it is important to surround ourselves by things that do inspire joy and happiness in our lives as well. That includes people. Oh, excellent, from the dots. Probably have quite a bit of money left over at the end of this month. Might order the secret holder, the secret boxes. Yeah, I do have some of the dot stuff on its way as well. So, but none of it has arrived yet. So I'm still patiently waiting for my dot stuff. Who needs money when you can rob banks easily? I know, but I don't know how much money banks have anymore. I was watching a very interesting documentary about how a lot of the money in the world now is electronic. So I think that the days of being a bank robber might sort of be over. What do you think if Lego Friends or Lego Disney have a backside in their back so you can display the sets? I'm not have a back side in the back, like back here, and I think that would be really interesting. Like, one of the things that I actually often really like about the Friend sets is like all the graphics that they do on that, like the cover art and everything like that. And I have seen a couple of people on Instagram seem to have found like images or photos or drawings or something like that that look quite similar to this, and then they sort of must have put them on the back of their shelves so that when they have their Lego sets in front of that, it looks really pretty and really gorgeous. So I think that would be a really lovely idea. And I think that it would be really interesting to explore some of that sort of idea of things, although I do know that there's a lot of like Lego purists out there that sort of go, oh, you can't mix Lego with anything else and blah, blah, blah. But I kind of think that it's the same sort of thing in the art world where people do actually like do collage, and then they sort of mix painting and mixed media and photography and all of that sort of stuff together. And I think it would be really interesting to see, you know, how a Lego set would be able to be displayed with actual like artwork and stuff like that behind it or underneath it. So that would be an interesting experiment. Pucky seems to be agreeing with me as well. Oh, here's this little set. Oh, you don't think? Oh, you don't think that you'll post again? Oh, please post again. I really enjoyed your videos. I don't think it's about how frequently you post anyway. I think it's just about you being creative. Huh? Guys, it seems like there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the chat tonight. Yeah, I agree with that, M Productions. So you were talking about a back wall. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Sorry, Mark. I read your comment. Oh, dear. You can tell how confused I get sometimes by trying to build and read. Yeah, I do think that, yeah, I like having the back walls in there. Obviously, if you've seen some of my videos now, Mark, as well, where most of my mocks include putting in the back wall. I like having a complete building, and I quite like the modular style where you can lift it off floor by floor. But I do understand why Lego tends to build more dollhouse style builds for friend sets. So, but that's kind of cool because then that just gives me a bit more freedom and creativity to be able to do my own thing with the set. Oh, sausage roll, Jezza. Sausage roll. Yeah. I just think, you know, do your thing with your channel and just pace yourself. I think that one of the things that a lot of us get caught up with is the numbers of how many people have viewed and how many people have watched, and our videos will only be popular if we've got the latest sets and all of those sorts of things. But if you're just happy to be able to build your sets and show them to your little, you know, gang of subscribers and all of that sort of stuff, then you'll be fine. You know, I think I've been on YouTube now for over 2 years. I think I've done how many videos? 150 videos, something like that. And I've got my 500 subscribers. So, you know, there's some people out there that are very blessed and they have a huge number of subscribers and all of that sort of stuff, which is always nice, and let's not shame those people. But for me, I'm just happy to just plod along and do my thing. You know, and again, for me, it's really nice to be able to make friends and, you know, enjoy myself while building. So that's for me. So, yeah. Yeah, keep posting. It's just, yeah, Digital Magazine Greece is here. Hi, buddy. How you going? It's lovely to have you here. Yep, you're, yes, it's Wellness Creations. So there's only a couple of videos at the moment. I've watched them both and enjoyed them both. Oh, hang on. Oh. Right. One video so far, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, the tower. But there was another build that I saw. Oh my gosh. On gosh, I can't do this. I'm trying to multitask, gang, and it's not happening. I'm gonna do this. Hi. Right. BFAB, I don't know how to link it. It's too confusing for me. I don't know how. I can't do it. Oh, yeah. It's Wesley Creation. There's a little apostrophe in there, but I'm subscribed, so I don't know whether or not you guys can see who I'm subscribed to. Well, I don't know, but I'm in there. But Wesley's in there, right? So I can't do technology very well, gang. I know. I'm so excited to have this park. I think that it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I completely agree. Tanner's videos is under Wesley's creation. So we've written it in there. I'm not that technical, gang. So I don't know how to put it in the chat. Yeah. But it's got the little apostrophe between the I and the S in Wesley. And Wesley did a gorgeous Rapunzel Tower mock, which was so gorgeous. With sort of like a few like parts from the Stephanie's house and that type of thing. So lots of kindness for one of our newer, younger creators on YouTube. And yeah. So Brett's done. Rapunzel mock, yep. Can Brett link the channel? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. I think that Brett's one of my mods. So does that give you the power, Brett? Amy's found it as well. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't put the apostrophe in there, then there's a few other random things that pop up. There we go. It's all good. It's all good, Wesley. I just sort of go, I just remember how nervous I was, when I first uploaded my first video. It took me such a long time. It took me such a long time to have the confidence to be able to talk on camera and talk about my Lego. So, you know, I still remember how difficult that was for me. So, you know, I think that it's so amazing for, you know, lots of people who have this beautiful confidence about how they carry themselves and how they conduct themselves and all of that sort of stuff, which is awesome and amazing. But it took me such a long time in order to just have the courage to be able to, you know, post a video. And yeah, I still remember how daunting that was for me. And I remember how daunting it was just to, you know, record a voiceover as well. So, you know, I think, oh, there we go. Lego Maniac's done it. Thankfully, someone in here knows how technology works. There we go. There's a link in the chat, finally. So, you know, I just sort of think to myself that it's always scary, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with being nervous, Hannah. Like, I still get nervous. I was still really nervous to do like my first live stream, but again, I was really lucky to have, you know, kind people in the Lego community that were supportive of being able to invite me on to their streams as a guest to start with and all of this sort of thing. So I just sort of go, it all takes time, you know. And then Corne saying he has the confidence and the English to do vlogs, but rubbish at editing. So, yeah. Yeah, but again, I just sort of go, everyone sort of has different strengths anyway. So, you know, not that my editing is that great, but I just learned how to edit by watching YouTube videos, which I think is hilarious. Oh, I just absolutely love that little swan boat as well. It's just so beautiful. I am probably going to see if I've got enough parts in my parts collection in order to be able to make another one or two of these, because I think that that would be gorgeous floating around on the little river. Thank you, Maniac. Yes, I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, spilled a bunch of Lego, intermittently cleaning it up. Otherwise, I was working on Trolls Land. Oh my gosh, we've all been there as well, haven't we? Yeah, Ella's saying she doesn't even edit. I don't think Mum's Bricks does either. I think that she just records it. Which, more power to you guys. Like, honestly, I don't know how you can just sit down and record and post. I think that that's just completely awesome. I still get tongue-tied when I'm trying to do voiceovers for my videos. Strange noises in the background. Oh, squirrel! My Patronus! And then, what else are we saying? Rogue, I hate talking on camera and don't do it often. Sometimes it's useful when presenting things and other times not necessary. Also, getting the lighting right is a hassle for me because of space, yes. And it is interesting because I remember watching one of Greg's videos from GJ Bricks, and he actually said that one of the reasons why he started his YouTube channel and why he particularly makes an effort to speak on camera was to build his confidence. And I remember when he said that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I always thought that Greg does such a good job talking on camera, and I always had assumed that he was super confident at being able to do that. So I also think that it's that whole thing where you sort of don't know how other people are perceiving you either, which I think is kind of interesting as well. You know, we can't always assume that yeah, editing is hard. Yes, it can be. Again, that took me ages when I first tried it. But again, it just comes with practice. It's like anything. But again, that's where I just sort of go, that was just me sat there for 2 or 3 days to edit my first video, going backwards and forwards and trying to watch YouTube videos about how to edit. a video. And then going, okay, then I've got to do this. Okay, right, now I've got to do that. Okay, I've got to rewatch that part on the YouTube video. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to have to watch a different video to figure out what that means. But again, I just sort of think, oh, well, it's just learn by doing. And I also really like seeing like the progression in people's channels as well. I think that that's also really interesting to see how people develop over time. So I know, I think so as well. No, and well, I always thought that the Maniac had such high quality videos from the get-go, but what has been nice to see with the Maniac is that you know, with your live streams, is that you've started to hang out you know, and show your face on stream and all of those sorts of things too. So I just sort of go, you know, things just change with time. Literally said in my first video's title it, so bad, lol. I know. Oh. Yeah. But again, this is where I just sort of go, it's just nice for all of us to be able to sit around and talk about this. And once again, like Wesley, if it's something that you enjoy and if it's something that you want to share, then do it. If you're happy just building at home and YouTube isn't for you, but you enjoy posting on Instagram, do that. You know, I just sort of quite like, I mean, I said to myself that I would try YouTube for a few months, and if I didn't like it, then I'd just stop, and you know, that would be that. But I just found it really enjoyable because it was something really different to everything else that was sort of going on in my life, and particularly because it's so different to the work that I had been doing as well. Funny question, how do you guys keep up the contacts while staying inside? WhatsApp. That's been the big one for me, especially because you can do the video calls as well. Oh, still me, Tanner. Okay. Different names are popping up all over the place tonight. You guys are keeping me on my toes with all of that. Yeah, I think WhatsApp has been probably the best one. But I think I'm in a very unique position though, Corné, as well, because in Western Australia we've been very, very, very lucky with our lockdowns. So fortunately, our state premier, so the politician in charge of Western Australia, he's been very, very good at closing the border and locking us down whenever there's been any corona cases pop up over east, which means that we haven't had a positive COVID test here in Western Australia for months and months. So our lockdown experience here in Western Australia has been very different to the rest of the world, which is a huge blessing. And I recognise how lucky we are to be in the position that we are in. But it took a lot of guts for our state politician to actually go against the federal government that early on to make sure that Western Australia stays safe. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Rogue. I think that that's so true as well. Like for me, I just sort of go, I see Lego as one part of the hobby, and then I see YouTube as another part of the hobby. So I sort of go, it's almost like two hobbies wrapped up into one, where it's sort of like two little bits. So I sort of go, I know that I absolutely love building Lego sets, and I'm more than happy to build Lego sets day in and day out. But for me, I sort of go, the YouTube side of things is more of that challenge where I sort of go, you know, I've had to learn how to edit, and I'm still not the best editor. I've got a lot to learn. I had to learn to, you know, make thumbnails. Again, my thumbnails still aren't the best. I've got a lot to learn there. Again, filming is a big thing. I am doing my best this year to try and improve my filming, because that is definitely an area that I want to work on. And so that's where I just sort of go. So that's where all that sort of challenge and extension comes into play. So, but again, I think that it is different for everyone, because not everyone has the time, energy, and capacity to be able to learn new things like that, especially like if you're going to uni, or if you're still at school and you've got all this other stuff on your plate as well. So, going to university, sorry again, just went off on an Australian slang tangent there that nobody else would understand. And, I think that it's even interesting when I watch, different channels and different YouTube topics to see how other people can present their creative videos as well. And I think that would be something that I'm sort of quite interested in trying to figure out how to do better as well. So, yeah. Oops, our country's government just resigned, so we're kind of on our own now. Oh, I know. Don't even know how to edit or what to use to edit. I also can't listen to my own videos. Oh my God, the most jarring thing is to listen to yourself. Fortunately, now that I've been doing that for a couple of years, I'm sort of immune to it, but there are some moments where I just shake my head and I think to myself, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Sound like such a fool. So, yeah, again, it depends on what you use to film as well. But again, I just go, I don't know whether or not you need to edit, because I like your videos, how you present your videos anyway, Elle. So, again, don't feel like you need to edit just because other people do. So, so I think that's fine to sort of do your own thing and enjoy your style of videos for you. But again, I had to Google to figure out what to edit. I had to watch YouTube videos to know how to do it. So I'm no expert. And I know there are a few like videos that I watch about, how to edit on YouTube, and they talk about all these other editing programs, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I tried to contact my friends, but think they're busy because they haven't answered or tried reaching out to me. Oh my gosh, I know. As soon as I saw that Elvendale on that tree, my heart just skipped a beat. My favourite theme has had a little hidden reference in this park set, which makes me love the park set even more. But I think we need more squirrels. I think that we need like 3 of them, because there's a space here, and over there. So I might need to go and find my squirrel collection. Who is P and E on the tree there? I think that's referring to Pranksy and Emma, because we do have Ethan in this set. And when we've had Ethan in one of our previous sets for the Italian restaurant, he was spray painting Pranksy everywhere, wasn't he? What do you think of micro dolls as kids? I think that they're kind of cute. But I must admit that I think I prefer Ellie V's version, where she just chopped their legs off shorter and made them shorter. Mainly because while their face is cute, and it is nice that we've actually got smaller kids in here, but I just sort of go, there's not a lot that we can do with the body. And their hands, I don't know. They're fine. But I think I prefer Ellie V's versions. Had to do a vlog in English. So nice. Thanks. Honestly, we've got to support each other, love. I had to do a vlog in English. The 3 girls sound like angels. I sound like a horn from a big truck. It's so bad. Oh, my gosh. It's the worst thing listening to yourself, though. It's horrible. I just try and like tune it out now, and I kind of think about like my voice and my voiceovers as a separate entity to myself, which also sounds kind of dark in its own right, really, doesn't it? But again, I think it's also one of those things where you just sort of go, it gets easier. So that's the main thing. Oh my gosh. Get to see more of the sets. So I haven't seen any of these ones. So there's the little vet ambulance with the cat up the tree. I do actually quite like that tree build. I think that looks kind of cute. And the little vet centre looks also quite gorgeous with a little sad dog with his Band-Aid. That's so cute. Oh, we've got another tractor as well, which is kind of cool as well. I do like getting more tractors with the little puppy there too. Oh, and we get a puppy over here as well. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and one of those new horses as well that I saw in the Cinderella video of yours, Elle, but it's in brown instead. So that's exciting. I haven't seen any of those sets on the Lego website or anything yet. And these ones we all know and love already. Andrea's house, so I've got that. So we might be able to get that at some stage. The cinema, that's on its way patiently. I was hoping that I was going to be able to build that one this week. Organic Cafe I ordered at the same time as the cinema, so I'll be able to build that. And I do actually have this one, and that was one of the videos that I filmed yesterday, but I haven't done any of the editing. And then all our dots, and I've started to see your dots videos come up as well, Elle, so that's really exciting. So, and I did manage to get some of those dot sets from Kmart, but they didn't have them in the store when I went in to pick them up, so they'll be getting delivered. Oh, really? Oh, that's no good, love. That's horrible. I don't like hearing that. But the nice thing is that you haven't stopped making videos either. And I think that it's, you know, that's sad to hear. That is really sad to hear. But I am really pleased that you've continued to make your videos regardless. And I also think that it's just that thing where you sort of go, well, I'm just pleased that, you know, we're friends now. You know, I think that your videos are amazing and lovely. So I guess that there's always going to be people out there that are going to be whinging about something. You know, and even a bit like what we were talking about last week. Next set, about the fact that Elle, you and I have both got comments saying that we're similar to LEV. I think because I'm an Australian woman, I get that comment. Because your name is Elle, you get that comment. And because we enjoy friend sets and dots and princesses. But it was so nice last week when I sort of had said that there have been a few videos that I haven't posted because LEV came out with one just before I was going to do mine, and I just thought, oh, I won't bother then. And I remember last week you were just like, I just posted anyway. And that comment has really stuck with me this week. And I was just like, I've got to be more like Elle. And I'm just going to post my videos anyway. And that's why this week I saw that LEV had posted this build. And I was just like, no, I'm going to build that anyway because this is the set that I've got that I'm looking forward to building the most. And at least then I will have some of my park sets built in case I get to 500 subscribers, and then I can post our picnic in the park thank you video. So, you know, I don't know. I guess for every sort of strange comment that we get, we have to remember that there's always someone else out there that's sort of appreciating you in silence, I guess. So it's just nice to be able to say that to you today. Let's put Emma and Ethan over here together because they might be having a little romantic moment. And then I think Olivia's going to just be hanging out here with the cake. Oops. And then we do have our little pinata stick as well. Oops. Next to the giant wombat. no. I know I quite like a bit of a raspy voice as well, Cordo. I think that it sounds really nice. Every now and again when I say something and I go too high-pitched, I'm like, oh no, that's awful. The vet centre looks way too modern. Yeah, I think it is quite modern compared to some of the other sets that we've gotten. It kind of actually reminds me more of the more recent hospital that we got, but that just might be because it's got that coral and the blue with it. And they seem to be, you know, really going bonkers with that neon coral colour as well with a lot of the friend sets. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just sort of go, we've had that coral colour now with the marine rescue sets, with the new hospital, and now with this sort of new like little vet sub-theme as well. I did manage to get hold of the helicopter though for the vets. So that's one of the other sets that I do actually have. But now we're going back in time. I'm building an older set. So there's the little sticker sheet as well from Sienna's Park. Going to need all the dot sets. I know. I'm really looking forward to them as well. I don't quite know what to make of the cupcake one, but I like the fact that it's something a bit different and it's a bit creative. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that once I get it in my little paws and holding on to it in front of me. Oh, body parts, body parts. Plot twist, this playground or this park, Cornelius? What are you talking about there? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lots of awesome people out there that are awesome. They drown out those comments. Yeah. And I think that that's also the thing where I just sort of go, sometimes it's also about like the silent majority as well. And even for the average person, I just sort of go, I would never ever think to go onto someone's YouTube channel and then write a weird comment about their voice or their video or whatever. It's just like, if you don't like it, click off it. There's, you know, how many thousands of videos are uploaded to YouTube every second? You know, find your thing. It's cool. All right, I've just got to try and fix this instruction booklet because it's very curly. Apparently LEV coordinated with my video today. She just knows that we're both doing well and wants to drown you out. I don't think so. I think that LEV seems like one of the happiest, most upbeat people in the universe, that I'm sure that she would just be more than happy to have anyone do whatever they want. I also think that it's hilarious that LEV just stays out of anything to do with YouTube and drama. I'm just like, seems like a very bubbly, happy and classy lady. So they use the coral for healthcare sets. Steve's here. Hey buddy, how you going? Use the coral for the healthcare sets that have something to do with treating people and animals, so I can see the connection. I know. I think that, you know, people and animals should just be going into the same place anyway. It's quite funny. Every now and again, my mum forgets which one's which, and she'll say that one of the dogs has gone into hospital and that, you know, my stepdad has got to go into the vets. So I quite like that. Maybe that's one of the other little quirks that I'll create in. Oh my gosh, everyone's falling over now. Maybe that's one of the little quirks that I will be creating in my Lego city. As all healthcare centres are for all. Oh, the playground I'm about to build, yeah. Obviously, it's taken me a while to get to it, Corno. So, but I did think that it was super lovely that Lego did do a competition to have someone win a build. I thought that was kind of cool. It would have been nice if they kept going with it as well, though. So I was surprised that they only did that for 1 week. You had trolls, Ruth. Do a Carol, tell them to get stuff. No. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Trolls, that might be a bit harsh. But I did have to go a bit like, I did have to give a bit of mum energy earlier today, Steve, which was quite funny. And so, how are you going as well, mate? When are you streaming next as well, buddy? I saw a few things pop up from you. Oh my gosh, lost it. Oh, here it is. Found it. Thanks, guys. There's some funny little Australian jargon and slogans and stuff that we have going on. Right. Now, fill these ones in that direction. Yeah, but I thought it was going to be kind of nice to build. Well, I haven't built this ever because it came brand new out of the box. So it's been sat there for, I don't know quite when this set was even released. So whenever this was sort of released, I do know that it's got some of like the real old artwork on it. Oh, 2017, so it's 3 years old. Yeah, which makes sense because it's got the snow resort sets in the back and the first hospital as well. I really loved that first hospital. I thought that the navy and the magenta looked really nice with the purple. I think that that's why I'm still a little bit dirty about having a coral hospital. Because the original was the best. And sometimes I sort of think it would be kind of nice to be able to have them to be able to expand as well. So that you could actually combine things in together. But that just might be, oh no, I think what's wrong? No, I think that he means trolling people on the internet, not trolls the Lego set. Like mean people online, tell them to get stuffed. Oh my gosh, worn out. 3 streams, Steve. Oh my God. How's Brickvention going as well? I hope that that's been doing good things and been enjoyable. Darren did pop in earlier and he said that he was doing Brickvention stuff as well. So I hope that's all been going good. Oops. Right. So that's a little ice cream cart, which is kind of cute. Quite like a second ice cream in there though. That would be a bit nicer. I know, yeah. I think that we all experience that. On the whole, Rogue's been very blessed with friendly and supportive AFL comments, but there's always some who seem happy to just trash someone's hard work and slam dunk thumbs down. Can't please everyone. Yeah, exactly. And I always find it interesting, the videos that I do get thumbs down on, because I'm just like, really? That one? Out of all the nonsensical videos that I've put up, this one's the one that you've put a thumbs down on. But again, I just sort of go, oh, well, people can have their opinions, I guess. Little ice cream sign. Oh, no, I don't like it like that. That's, no. I prefer it like that. Okay, yeah, I'm going with that way. Going against the instructions, gang. But I do quite like that sticker. But I am going to have it so it sits up at a 90-degree angle instead of sloping backwards. Oh, cool. It's going well. We have 2 streams I need to join tomorrow and then the after Zoom party in the evening. Oh, my gosh. Sounds like fun. And then send them to me. You can thumb down my streams. I don't care. I know you get panicked when you get any new subs. The pressure is on. I know it is a funny old thing though, this YouTube. It's interesting. And I think it's also particularly interesting to talk about it as well. Like, there's strange things that happen on YouTube. Oops, let's put the 5-cent piece this way. 500. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, it was really exciting. The chat told me. So I can't remember who, but someone in the chat told me earlier that I've just made it to 500, which is really exciting. It's lovely. I didn't ever think that I was going to have 500 people subscribe to my funny little channel. So it's exciting. And then it was quite funny because last week on stream we were talking about what thank you video that I was going to do this time, what theme I was going to do. And I said, oh, maybe like a really nice picnic in the park, and it would be beautiful to have this set and with the little swan and paddle boats and all of this sort of stuff. So I'm actually really pleased that I managed to get this set this week. It's also really nice that I'm building all these part sets this week as well. So hopefully that will mean that I might be able to mock something together, because I do like mocking things up and changing things around a little bit for my thank you videos, and hopefully be able to get that out soonish. But I don't like jinxing it and putting it out just in case people unsubscribe. So I've had that before. I think that happened with 400. I got to 400 and then I went backwards for a little bit before I went forwards again. So that's cool. Oh, Wesley's actually here on his channel. Yay! That's so awesome. And it's great to have your little avatar there as well, Wesley. Provide fun content. Thanks, Steve. Oh, dear. Yeah. Well, I think, but it's been funny, like because we've been talking a lot about YouTube tonight, and I think that it's just one of those things where when people enjoy what they're doing, then it sort of comes through. And that's where I just sort of go, I think that the channels that I really enjoy watching, you can tell that the person, really loves it. And that sort of shows and that comes through. Even with different little quirks and those sorts of things as well that pop up in videos, and, some of the little jokes that get made in live streams and that sort of stuff as well, which is awesome. Oh, Gala Gates here. Oh my gosh. It's so lovely to have you in the chat. It's been such a long time since we've been able to hang out. So I hope that you're going okay, mate. I know that you're over there in the UK where things are very much on again, off again with your lockdowns and all of that sort of stuff. So sending you lots of love and support. I know that my sister has been having a very difficult time of things over Christmas as well. Both her and my niece were not doing particularly well. They had positive tests, but it seems like they have been resting up and things are going okay for them. So that's a huge relief for all of us here. But it's still not a very comfortable thing to know that I can't, provide any help or support, or, even simple things like being able to drop over some groceries and stuff like that to them. So, yeah, but I hope that you're going okay, Gargate, and that things are all right for you. Yes, oh, exactly. It's so nice to see. I know, and that's where I just sort of go, I think that that's the thing that I love as well, Corne. Like, I just sort of go, I'm so appreciative of the friends that I've made in this community, and it's also really nice to be introduced to other people and then have new people come across my videos and come and hang out with us as well. So it just makes me so happy. And again, you know, like I was saying, I'm just so mindful of how nervous I was as an adult to be commenting on people's videos to start with, and to be, you know, chatting to people about Lego and all of that sort of stuff as well. So I do try my best to make sure that people do feel welcomed and supported as well. I know, it's so Gallagher. Yes, I've missed you so much. Big hugs, hugs, hugs. Oh my gosh, I know. I'm so excited to see what the new Grand Hotel is going to look like. You know, my version of the Grand Hotel, so my expanded version of that, was one of my biggest mocks and one of my first mocks as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Lego comes out with for their new Grand Hotel. It's going to be exciting. I hope it's a nice version. But we'll have to see, I guess. Wait and see. See what we get as far as the images are concerned as well. Oh, I know. Yeah, Angela, from Geo the Jedi, one of my friends, she's been homeschooling her son as well. And I think it's a blessing and a curse. And by the sounds of things, most parents have agreed that teachers definitely need a pay raise. That seems to be like a resounding song from around the world during COVID. So, yeah, exactly, Corne. And I think that that's like the interesting thing, is that like so many of us have been like, oh my God, should I do this? I'm really nervous. And it's this strange, like I said before, is that for the longest time I just didn't even tell anyone that I was building Lego, and I didn't even realize that there was such a thing as an AFOL. So I was sort of like, oh, I'm this weird adult that keeps on wanting to build kids' toys. And then I came onto YouTube and everyone was like, AFOL. And I'm like, what's an AFOL? And then I came across someone's channel. I think it might have actually been the AFOL man, which might not, I don't think he posts anymore. And he literally accepted AFOL, adult fan of Lego. And I was like, oh my God, is that such a thing? Is such a thing as that? And then I was like, oh my, yay, I found my people. I found other little fans of Lego, and it's awesome. Oh, honestly, Steve, that's awesome. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I'm really pleased that Brickvention's going fantastic tomorrow. Yes, yes, I will. Teach over here, we finally get more respect. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's a very hard profession, and I think that the people that do it well are people who are truly passionate about young people and education and all of that sort of stuff, which is how it should be, really, shouldn't it? Missed you all too. I know, it's been so nice to see you in the chat, Gallagher. That's lovely. I think that the Lego YouTubers are very creative, and I love this. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel as well, you know. And I do think that it is just a matter of, you know, finding your little gang of people to hang out with and to chat to, and, you know, to figure out, and all of those sorts of things as well. And there's always going to be people out there that will help and support. And then, as with life, unfortunately, there's also going to be other people out there that aren't going to be as nice. But we just drown out the mean ones, the nice ones. Right, I don't know. Oh, that's an ice cream cone. I'm so confused now. I just assumed that was a piece of dog poo, and I was like, what? Why have we got dog poo in this set? Lego keeps putting dog poo in all these sets. So funny and random. I've bought I've bought some of them Gala Gate, but we have had weird things go on with our stock in Australia. So I did manage to get a few of them. I've had to write down a list to keep track. So let me just get my list out. So I did order the movie theatre, the Pug Cube from Lego on January 1st. I also got the flower bouquet, which I'm really excited about. So I'm looking forward to building that one. And I also got a couple of the dots bracelets and stuff. And then a few days later, I was able to order some more of the dots sets, as well as the Storybook Frozen set, the Organic Cafe as well. So they're also on their way, but Lego couldn't send out my second order very quickly. So they've only just shipped it on Tuesday this week. But then I was able to go to Kmart and I was able to get this set, which is the park. I got the cubes, the rest of the cubes, which is really cool. The vet helicopter, the electric car, and the little kitty cat grooming 4+ set as well. Then there was some other sets that I ordered from Kmart, which they did say that they had in stock at the store that I went to, but they weren't actually in stock. So that will be getting delivered to me at another time as well. So it's been very strange in Australia. And then I know that, like, I've seen videos from a few different people with some of the princess sets as well. But the last time I looked on Lego, the princess sets here were only listed as coming soon, except for the Storybook. But I think that they might have. Anyway, yeah. So it's been very weird. But again, nothing to complain about, because I prefer to just have people do things safely and a bit slower. So as exciting as it is to get new Lego, I'm sort of like, I'd much prefer to make sure that all the workers and everyone are just being a little bit safer. And if it takes a little bit longer for shipping and freight and all of those sorts of things, then that's okay. I'm used to waiting for everything. Steve's gone in the chat, otherwise he'd be teasing me about that as well. So being a teacher is so great. I'm now more on my own, homeschooling kids whose parents need to work, so I'm making a lot of process because of all this. Yeah. But I think that it's kind of like interesting to be able to think differently about how we do things as well. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with sort of going, okay, you know, the way that we've been doing stuff for the last however many years, is that the only option? You know, how else can we manage this? So I think that, you know, all of that side of things is really nice, but I just wish it was under different circumstances that we were figuring this stuff out. And that people weren't feeling unwell or having to go into hospital and that type of thing. I know, it's so exciting, Wesley. It's lovely. We are doing 3 times a week on Zoom with his teachers. Luckily, we only have one son, so he doesn't have to share the iPad for homeschooling. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought of that. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's 2 of those. Okay, where's my other little pen? Have I lost it? Where's it gone, gang? Can you see it? 202. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Found it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, being on my own means my mentor is not around and I have to figure a lot by myself. So basically a teacher at the age of 17. Yeah, but you're a very smart and capable person, Corne. So hopefully that's not been too stressful for you, and hopefully, you know, you've just been able to do your best, which I'm sure you're doing. And I think that that's all any of us can do, as long as we can sort of sit back and sort of go, yeah, I tried my best at this. And I'm sure that the parents that you're helping out and the kids that you're working with appreciate your efforts anyway. Just finished emptying and washing 3 bins of your great haul. Now it's drying. Ready to start on the 4th. Oh my God, workshop teacher. You're never ending haul of secondhand Lego, which is exciting. But never ending. Oh my gosh, 16 houses of shoveling snow in productions. You'll be very fit. Oh. Any party ideas for 500 subs? I'm thinking a picnic in the park. That's what I was thinking. But it will be modified because I always have to put my own touch on those videos as well and do something special. Need to start making Dot Series 3 for the mini dolls, yes. Oh, love the new Dots Cupcakes one. I think that it's really cute. I'm not too sure how that's going to go for me, but, you know, it's an interesting one, and I always appreciate anything that's a bit more creative. But I have seen some really gorgeous photos of that set on Instagram, so I have a funny feeling that it's one of those things to my eyes looks a bit strange in photos, but is probably going to look a lot nicer in real life. Even Brixish and I were talking about the bonsai tree because she's been able to get hold of the bonsai tree, and I was just like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to like the pink frogs. I feel like I'm always just going to see frogs. And she was just like, yeah, I might too. And then after she built it, she was like, no, don't see the frogs. It's awesome. So I thought that was sort of quite funny. But we have to acknowledge these things that can be a bit strange how we sort of visualize stuff. Job teacher, which one of these 2 sets do I like the most? No, I don't know. Well, I haven't finished building this one, but I do really love this one because I think that that's very much my vibe. I'll probably need to do something else with the trees though, because I do like having a bit more foliage on my trees, and I love the squirrel, and I also love the swan boat as well. But we'll just see what happens with this one, and we'll see how far along I get into this one and whether or not I have any time to build some of the smaller sets that I've pulled out as well. So there's a couple of other sets that might be quite cute to have in a park as well, that I've got behind the scenes, but they're just in their little Ziploc bags, so they didn't go in the thumbnail. Just posted photos of my set. Where did you post them to, Amy? I didn't think that you had any other places to post. Or have you got an Instagram now that I don't know about? Oh, that's nice. Oh, Bricksloth's here as well. Hi, Bricksloth. I'm really far behind in the chat. Hubby was out of work for a while, so have not bought anything for myself, but bought only for my son at Christmas. That's nice, Scarlet Gate. Well, not that your husband was out of work. Oh, Unoriginal Brick Names here as well. Hi, how you going? It's lovely to have you here too. I've got to catch up on a few of your videos as well, Unoriginal. So I think I'm a little bit behind in yours, but I do quite like watching them on a Sunday because they give me a laugh. So sometimes I do save up different people's videos to sort of binge on. In productions. Oh. Next. Right. Just see that the cat had the Play Store colours. Yes. Unoriginal. Right. Just trying to catch up on the chat, gang. I can't comment on any of that in productions because I've never had to shovel snow before. So I couldn't even tell you. the whole prospect of it just terrifies me, to be perfectly honest. Britsfield saw you joining. Who's I can't believe you don't sleep. Brick has bad influence. A little bit. A little bit of a bad influence. Oh my gosh. 3 of the 4 dots bracelets in the local toy world had the Elf Clubhouse. The Elf Clubhouse is still out of stock on the Lego store. That's another one that I've been waiting for. I can't believe that your local toy world had it in stock. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, Coralie is so lucky to be able to get hold of that set. I keep joking that I'm going to be doing a Lamaniac with that set and building that in like April. And I'll be so excited to have it. So I'll have to build it. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to wait until December. Just ordered just ordered the new Lego little camper van and the red tractor for my son and his friend for birthday present. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, Facebook. Wish I could send you a link to my page. Yeah. Do another video today or tomorrow to show off the new Sloth City configuration. I know, it's looking really exciting, Sloth. So it'll be exciting to see how the configuration comes along. I think was it Instagram where I saw that you were doing another like amusement park section, and it looked like you had so much more room there, which was really exciting. So yeah, that's going to be awesome to see how all of that pans out. Really cool. Any extra room for Lego is always a good thing. Can't wait. It's still buzzing. You have a laptop now. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's nighttime here. So it's almost 10 o'clock in the evening on Saturday night. And it's summertime as well, Wesley. So that's the other thing that's really funny for me, is that M Production's talking about going off and shoveling snow, and I'm literally sat here with all my doors open and my fan on. So it's so warm. Although it hasn't been super hot lately, which has been really nice. So, yeah, it's 28 degrees, which is not too bad. Better than 38, just what it was the last couple of weeks, wasn't it? I was sledging a couple of times. Oh, my gosh. It just sounds so foreign to me, guys. It's bizarre. But in a good way. I think that's such a good thing to see how and hear how different people live their lives in the world. I remember when I was in the UK, it did actually snow one winter that I was there, and I was so excited. I just went absolutely bananas for the snow. And I think it was quite funny because then a lot of my English mates got all amped up about it as well because I was so excited. And it was so funny, like I used to start work first out of all my flatmates. There was 4 of us that all house shared together while I lived over there, and they were all English girls. And so because I started work first, then I finished work first. But the girl that used to come home from work next, so the one that would finish work second, when it was snowing in London that particular year, I remember she would just run inside and she'd be like, I'm just getting changed. And I'd be in my snow clothes. And she'd come put in her snow clothes. And then we'd go across the road to the park and play in the snow at the park. It was so funny. That was when we were in our mid-20s as well, just so that you guys have a bit of an idea about the age. I remember one night her and I got home. It was probably quite late, and the 2 other flatmates were like, where have you guys been? Playing in the snow in the park. They looked at us like we were crazy. But I absolutely loved it. It was so nice. It was really nice to be able to have the seasons change, which was really quite cool. the amusement park is now a 2x3 base plate block. Oh, so exciting, Bricksloth. It's amazing. Oh, had to drive an hour to the city today and take your cat to the vet. Oh, hope your cat's okay. Oh, Wesley, you're asking so many challenging questions of me tonight, which I do like them for different reasons. I think that I'm probably most similar to either Emma, Mia, and Olivia. So I think that they'll probably be my top three. However, I do think that Andrea quite often has some of the nicest outfits. And I think that Stephanie seems to be the most popular. I think either Stephanie or Mia seem to be the most popular. Oh, booster shots for his vaccinations and he has a cough. Oh my gosh. I like to use Ethan's outfit for a mini doll of my friend Matthew. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I really like Ethan's outfit in this set. I think that it's so nice with the teal and the purple jacket. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Galagate. Thank you so much. Heading out for a walk after lunch. That sounds absolutely glorious. Enjoy your walk. No, don't apologise. I was just teasing, Leslie. Just asking questions about my favourite things is always tricky for me. I'm not very good at making decisions. I think that that's why. But no need to apologise. I think it also depends on the set as well. So I just change my mind all the time. And then I got to the point where I was just like, I just don't think that I can even contemplate favourites. I'll just enjoy it. But I think it's things like, purples and greens are probably two of my favourite colours. Like that's probably the colours that I resonate with the most. So I think that that's why I tend to quite like Emma, because she has a lot of like the purple and the minty green like outfits, which I think are really gorgeous. And then I also like the fact that she's into art, because when I was younger, I did lots of sort of art stuff. That's what I meant, but I needed new hair and head. Yes. Yeah. See, Amy, you and I, we're always just vibing together, I think. So, oh, it was so lovely to have Galagade stop by. And it's nice to hear that she's going okay. Right, let's build this little roof. Oh. How are we going for time? 2 hours. So we do have another hour to build stuff, which is kind of cool. So obviously we've still got another bag left in here. Right, walkie-talkies. Right, and one has a purple. Oops. We need a new Lego ice cream shop. Yeah, that's a really nice idea. I like that idea. It was really cool to have the juice bar. I think that's a really nice looking shop. Bucky's barking again. I think that's a really nice looking set. And so was the frozen yogurt shop as well. I really liked that set too. It's so funny. I don't even know whether or not anyone's outside at the moment. I don't think that they are. I have a funny feeling Pucky's just making stuff up at the moment. He's getting carried away. More stickers, guys. Sorry, I just went quiet there because I was doing stickering. Oh, and I probably need to show you these little walkie-talkies as well, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting to show you guys all the stickers. And so there's a little purple walkie-talkie with S on it for Sienna. And the little blue walkie-talkie for M for Mia. Yes, I've got the juice bar and the frozen yogurt shop. Yeah, I do have those ones. I think I do have most of the Friends shops. I think I am missing the very first hairdressers. So from like 2012. But I don't know whether or not I'm that fussed about trying to find that one, because I really like the new hairdressers, and I think that they're quite similar just by their looks. I could be wrong. I'm sure that Jorge might have a better idea about the differences between the two of them. And then I think that I'm also missing some of the horse sets as well, so some of like the stables and that type of thing. But I do have most of the Friends sets, which I feel very lucky about. So fortunately I did manage to come into the theme not too soon after it was released, and then managed to pick up a lot of the sets along the way. And then the few sets that I sort of ended up missing that I really wanted, luckily it wasn't too long ago, so I could manage to find them quite easily. That wasn't a very good English sentence, but hopefully you guys got what I meant. The few sets that I did miss out on purchasing while they were officially released, I managed to track down and buy. And they weren't too expensive at that time. And then I've also been able to find a few secondhand lots as well before we ended up with Lego Masters and lockdowns and all of that sort of thing. So, that's actually quite a cute little cubby house. I do think that's kind of sweet. No. In a couple of my secondhand sets, there has been a very minor amount of non-Lego mixed in with them. But fortunately, it was only ever like, I think in Rapunzel's first tower, so the very first tall Rapunzel tower that we got, I did get that secondhand, and I think there was about 3 or 4 parts in that weren't Lego. And then in one of the secondhand Elsa's Frozen castles that I got secondhand as well, there was a little bit of non-Lego mixed in with that as well. But again, it was only like 2 or 3 pieces. So fortunately, I did have like quite a good parts collection at that stage, so I was able to just replace those, which was fine. I ordered some pieces of mini dolls, one of my friend Tomo and for you, Ruth. Oh. Hope that means that I'm going to have a mini Ruth in Amy's Lego world. That would be really cool. I'm still waiting to send poor Jezza his sick fig trade that has been sat in his little parcel since March. So I'm like going, it's going to be, and I don't know if Rogue's still there, but Rogue, it's going to be like a 12-month anniversary of our Lego exchange. So, and I think it's also getting to the point where I'm just going to have to send it. I might see if I can find a few other little bits and pieces to put in the parcel to make it a bit more worthwhile. But I'm sure that that's okay. It is still there. It's literally sat over here behind me, your little parcel, Rogue. Right, let's see if I can make sure that I'm looking at this correctly. Very lucky that I met you. We're very lucky that I met you as well. I always feel really fortunate to come across new people in the Lego community. Well, I know one of the things that I have been thinking about possibly doing a video on would be like my mini doll collection. But I don't quite know what the best way of doing that is going to be. So I think it would be kind of good fun to sort of break them down maybe by year and do like different mini dolls by year. But then I don't know whether or not that's sort of doing a little bit something too similar to what Claire's done over on Brick Emotion. And then also it would be really nice to be able to then show you guys like all the additional mini dolls that I have on top of the ones that I've gotten with sets that I've sort of then modified. Need to put in a Lego order for my sick doll. I know. I think it would be really nice to be able to get a mini doll version of UL for my Lego City. And I also think, Wesley, that I'll probably be able to make a version of your mini doll as well. So I'll see if I can try and remember to do both of those mini dolls to put in my 500 subs thank you video. Because I do try and have my little sig figs of from different people that I've met through YouTube and everything, and some of my friends and all of that type of stuff actually mixed in to my thank you videos. Fab and calming live streams. I so love to design and build as I listen in after a tough week. Thanks so much for putting this on. Oh, that's very nice. You know what I mean? I just feel so bad that I just missed out. Like, it was literally, I should have just posted it that week and it would have been fine. And then the following week it was just like, nope, can't do it. Call it Extreme Mini Doll Collection for clickbait and then show them like Star Wars fanatics show off clone armies. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, I don't know, something like that I think would be quite good fun. Because there's been a few videos where I've seen people like talk about their collections, like, you know, every Iron Man ever made and every Star Wars ever made and all of that sort of stuff, and, you know, Extreme Star Wars minifig collection and all of these sorts of things, which I think is really cool. But I'd have to figure out, I think probably what I will also need to do is make sure that I can stand them up on plates. And I think that that's probably one of the things that's delaying the video, because I don't think that I've got very many white plates at the moment, and I think I'd need a lot of them. And I'd fit all my mini dolls in, because there's a few. It's a good collection, which is why I thought it would make for quite a fun sort of video. I think I definitely have the stripy top. I do know that. I'll have to have a look and see if I made original characters. Only like figs, so only like little sig figs. So I know, like with Kaz from Blockhead UK, she's got a mini figure, but I made a version of that into a mini doll. Mama's Bricks sent me her mini figure, and then I was able to put together a mini doll of her as well. And I do have a few of the guys as well. So I have done Jacob from the Brick Bakery. I was able to do him up a mini doll, but there's not that many like men parts for mini dolls. So putting together some of the other figures like Jeremy and Lemaniac and Stefan from Brixtonville has been a lot more complicated, because they're all probably just going to end up with the same face, which is a bit not what I want to do. But and then the only other like original characters that I've sort of almost gotten there, Amy, were your original characters, which is still in the works. I'm still waiting for parts, but it's getting there. I'll have to see if I can go onto Facebook and see if I can send you a photo of where the castle is up to so far, because I think that it's looking quite nice so far, but every time I almost get it done, I need to get more parts in. So that's sort of been the bit that's slowed it down the most. Yeah, so, and then there's been, like, for the Grand Hotel video, I did have a lot of mini dolls in a variety of ball gowns. So they're sort of semi-original characters, but they don't really have much personality or anything like that behind them. So that's one of the reasons why I thought that it would be really cool to be able to turn subscribers and viewers into mini dolls for my Lego City, so that then I could actually have a wider variety of characters in my city. But then I know that some people are quite specific around how they want their characters to look and all of those sorts of things, which then slows down the process a bit. But I did wonder, because I do have my little adorable website, which doesn't have a lot of info on it, but there is a little bit there. And I did wonder whether or not I could put up photos of different mini dolls and then have people be able to click in and be able to give them personality traits and name them or something, which I thought would be really kind of cool, but I don't know quite how to go about doing that. Like with many things in my life, I've got some good ideas, but I don't know how to execute them in reality. Oh yes, that would be fantastic, definitely. Yeah, your woodshop teacher, just private message me on Instagram and we'll figure that out, because I can then send you my little sig fig back as well. And people do occasionally get an option, depending on parts, as to whether or not they want a mini figure or a mini doll. So that's the other thing. And I definitely have mini figures as well. So they sit on a very special little shelf in my study. So I have them all lined up with some of my little favourite mementos and different things from Lego, which is cool. I agree, Wesley. I love the mini doll sets. I think that that's one of the big reasons why I'm so looking forward to the Raya sets. And I think that they're going to look so nice as well, because they're something a little bit different for mini dolls too, aren't they? So, yes. Oh, did I answer, will I build another set today? Did I actually answer that? I will be building for 3 hours. So we've still got another 45 minutes to go. So once I finish this one up, I'll probably pull out one of my smaller sets, which would also be sort of quite nice to be able to go along with the little part thing too. So that should be good fun. A little hopscotch here. That's quite cute. So, yeah, okay, cool. We're getting there, gang. I think I will probably be able to get to another one of the little sets today, so that's going to be kind of cool. But I think Sarah Star Bricks is streaming after me, and she felt so bad last week because she thought that I was going to be finished after 3 hours for her to start streaming, and then we went for an extra 45 minutes or something. And she kept on apologising to me, and I was like, Sarah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So this week I've promised her that we can finish up after 3 hours, which I think that we will be able to do. And I really enjoy watching Sarah's streams as well. She has such an amazing Lego collection. She's probably going to be another one of those people that will be building the Ninjago City Gardens as well. I know that someone was asking about that earlier. I don't know whether or not you're still in the chat or not, but I think that Sarah will probably be I don't know whether or not she already has that set, because I do know that she did get a massive Lego haul, which was a really cool video of hers to watch. So I'm now making mini dot sets, and I realised how dark the colour palette is this year. Lots of black, purple and teal. Yeah, I know. I was quite surprised with that as well. But I think it kind of goes, like, I mean, I haven't gotten any of the new dot stuff, so I don't know for sure. Some of you other people might be able to speak on that a bit better. I know that Elle has gotten hold of some of the dot sets already as well, so but it seems like those colours tend to go with the extra dots for this theme as well, which I thought was kind of interesting and kind of cool. So obviously I quite like the purples, the greens, so I'm not mad at it. But I thought that the black was sort of quite an interesting conversation as well. Need Mrs. Stevens' head for my sick doll, and then paint the eyes blue maybe. My hairpiece is rare too, and a torso with sleeves, lol. Yeah. Oh my gosh, a torso with sleeves for a mini doll. That's probably going to be the trickiest part. I have recently found quite a good what was I saying? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's always nice though, I think, to put together different like little sig figs and that type of stuff though. So I'll have to see if I can have all the waves of dots, and they are a bit darker for this time round. I think just based on the images I'd say that that's true. I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. It's just, you know, something a little bit different, I guess. Right, I'm going very slow putting this thing together. I keep wanting to try and make sure that I'm putting everything in the spots that they're meant to be in, and I really just don't think that that matters so much with a climbing wall. It's probably not really that important. Probably one of the less important factors to this whole thing. Okay, that's kind of a cool little technique there though. I do really like the look of the grumpy cat thing box. Hold up. Corne, I've lost my words again, buddy. It's come to that time of the evening when I can't get any of my words out properly. Oh dear. Cute. Very cute. Okay. We're getting there, gang. Oh, that sounds very good. Okay, we're getting there, gang. Hopefully, I think, oh yeah, this is the last little bit. So I think that I'll make this little whirly gig. And then that will be, I think, most of this done, which will be really cool. So should have plenty of time to build that one other little set. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll get another 2 done, depending on how quickly I get going. But as many of you guys know, the longer my stream goes on, the more muddled I get. So it will all depend. Oh, yeah, there we go. Secret holder. Excellent. Yes. Yeah, it is hopscotch up here. I thought that that was really cute. So they are just stickers. I did have to just sticker them on. But, yeah, super cute. So it's kind of cute that you can go either up the climbing wall or like along the monkey bars, and then you can hopscotch into the little hut, which is kind of cool. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet little set, this one. Another little tile. That's that sticker sheet done. I'll just throw it on the floor for now. Oh, oops. Well, slightly wrong. Oops. Cornet's got it on his laptop for reference. I get too muddled, Cornet. You know that. Okay. Another one of these. Cool. Okay, it looks like we've got one little build left, maybe, like a little seesaw. Yeah, a little seesaw. That's cute. Oops, I think I need more water. Lots of secrets, it seems, this way. Oh my gosh, I know. They did seem to enjoy this whole secret concept. And do they come with keys? Elle, is that what happens? And is there like a little way that you lock them up and everything? I'll probably find out tomorrow though when I watch your videos, but done. So excited for the bag tags in March. Oh yes, need the narwhal. I know, I do think that the bag tags look really cute too. So, and oh yeah, so they do come with keys and everything. Oh, that's really cool. So excited for the new 2021 school. Yes, that should be exciting. We haven't had a school for a little while, have we? So that will be kind of nice. It'll be interesting to see how they do that. I really liked the school bus that we got with the little Friends school set. But I did prefer the lemon yellow school to the tan school, though. I think I might have just gone rogue again. Okay. Right. Where's my little bucket? My secret little bucket of spare Lego parts. There we go. That's that little set done, which is so cute. Okay, we'll have to move one back. Let's pop Sienna up here. Mia can be down here, and let's pop the little doglet. Where are you going to go, doggy? Yeah, you can just tuck in there, I think. Oh, that's so cute. Let's pop the ice creams over here next to the squirrel. And I think the swings can stay over there. Right, let's get another set done. Ziploc bag. Here we go. Oh, Jake's portal's here. Jake, how you going? Brick Sloth, not going to have a school. They're boring and Sloth City isn't orientated around kids. That's the beauty of having our own Lego cities, I think. We get to create the rules. So this one is the little set with Andrea. I think I've got it labelled as Music in the Park, but Cornet will probably correct me if that name is not correct. Because I'm not 100% sure whether or not it is or it isn't. Right, I also don't have any of the minifigs in here either, so we won't be getting figs in here, and I've already got the little weird pram trolley thing built, which I don't like. Okie dokies. Right, quick bit of knolling, Ruth style knolling. Right, hot dog. Oh, Andrea's park performance, excellent. There we go. Yes, the park stage, yes. I thought that this would be really cute to have in and amongst these two as well. And then I do have a couple of really small sets as well that I think might have been like poly bags or the super small sets too. But we'll see how we go for time. We've got half an hour, so we'll see how we go. No, I'm terrible. I am very good with my videos. I always make sure that I've got the right names for everything, but on live streams, I just can't do it. It's terrible. But fortunately, you guys forgive me enough for getting muddled on my live streams. And you know not to come here for accuracy during a live stream. I know. Exactly. It's basically, let's just move all the big parts over to the back and scruffle. Such a scruffly Lego builder. Right. No. Oh my God, that's so true, Wesley. Corne is a nice Lego teacher. He is. He's keeping me in check, keeping me well educated and informed, which is exactly the way that it needs to be. And it's always so funny because whenever I see Corne's comment, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That is exactly what it's called. But for whatever reason, I can't do it while I'm on stream. Okay. Oh, and the little pram handle can go on here as well. So cute with the little balloon. I should have really looked at the characters beforehand. Oh, why is that? Is that meant to be that crooked? Okay. Oh, lost the baby bottle. Oh. Okay, that's all in there. Oh, one back to you. The school will probably be a buildable laptop with Microsoft Teams or Zoom loading on it. I know. It might just be another house. We'll get an extra home this year since everyone will be doing homeschooling. And then, woodshop teacher. Think school is boring. You obviously haven't had me for a teacher. No, I think it's very interesting though, because it seems like education is very different, like depending on where you are in the world, and it's regarded in a very different way too. Ruth, you're trying to get 20 of me as pug cubes, aren't you? Yes. That is probably my most wanted set, which is good because it's one of the cheaper ones. And yeah, I am. I'm very excited about it. I think that it's super cute. You know, I love my little pug, but he's completely flaked out now. So we'll see if he's going to make any more noise tonight. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see all the pugs in different colours. I think that there is like a little yellowy pug, like a little bit like this colour. And I think that will be kind of cute because there is like tan pugs, which they call fawn. And then Pucky is more like a ginger pug, which they actually call apricot. And I think that this colour is probably a little bit more like the apricot. It's a bit fluorescent. It's not as natural. It would have been nicer to have gotten a bit more of like an orangey colour, like a softer orange or like a dark orange. I think that would have been really cute because that would have been very much Pucky. But I don't know quite what I'm going to make of like a purple pug. A purple Lego pug is going to be very fun and very funny. Now, where's my other little thing? Can you guys see the little red bit? Lost it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Thanks, guys. Right. So, yes, I am very much looking forward to them. Plus, I think that the little printed cubes look so cute. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, and the Mia's pug t-shirt. That's the other thing that I'm super excited about. I'm going to actually want one of those for myself in the real world as an adult. I think that looks so gorgeous. It is weird that Lego released a new hospital. I know, maybe that's the quarantine hospital corner. The first hospital is the maternity hospital, and that hospital is the quarantine version, the infectious disease hospital. And then I know why Stephanie's in Andrea's house. She's in quarantine with them. Oh my gosh, yes. I think that you've managed to unravel the conspiracy. I think that you figured it all out. Oh, yay! Amy, you know me so well. I am debating whether or not I'll need to update my sig fig to have to be wearing that top. Maybe we'll, once I get the parts, maybe we'll have to have a little bit of a vote on it over a live stream or something. I'll have to get your opinions, see what you guys think about whether or not my sig fig needs to change her clothes after 2 years. Oh, and Elle wants the little pink kitten. Oh my gosh, I know. I do really like the look of the little puppies and the kittens, of course, because more animals, you know, why not, please? So we'll have to... So what colours do the animals come in? There's like the golden yellow colour, there's the purple, then there's the pink, and is the teal green as well? Are those the 4 colours of the animals this time around? I haven't paid that much attention yet because I usually like to look at all that stuff once I've got the sets in front of me. Do a deep dive. Right, get to finally build up the little stage here as well. So we've got the hot dog bit. Oops. I'm just going to have to rearrange my shoddy knolling game so that we can see stuff better. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, so Amy got the pink kitten in her cube. Oh my gosh, and Olivia has pink glasses in her cube. Oh, that's exciting. I'm going to have to look into that now. Well, not right now. Next, after we finish up. I'm going to have a bit more of a look at all the cubes in more detail, which will be super exciting. I do really like the that the pug one has like little brick-built ears as well. I think that looks super cute. So I'm excited about that too. Oh, they haven't released here yet. Oh my gosh, I know. Well, we only just got them as well. So I think that that's so strange though, because we haven't got any of the princess sets yet. They were still on, like I said earlier, they were still on coming soon on the Lego website. And I think that, was it Cinderella was one of your first videos of the 2021 sets, wasn't it? So I think that it's sort of so strange that you've got the set, done the video, and in Australia we're still waiting for the release. But I'm just so looking forward to the pub. Oh yeah, so dark pink, dark turquoise, yellow, and lavender. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, but still a very strange selection of animal colours. Obviously, I am a crazy person, as many of you have already realised. So I will be trying my best to collect all the colours of all the animals because that's just my jam. I just love it. But it would still be kind of nice to have had like some kind of strange colours, but then some colours that are slightly more realistic. So I'm sort of surprised that they haven't done like more nougats or oranges or like chocolates, or do you know what I mean? Like, again, I sort of go, I didn't mind having like the pale pink llama. I thought that was really cute. Even like the light bright yellow, I thought that sort of was sort of kind of cool for the animals. But I don't know whether or not Lego decided to go really super colourful so that then it was very much like a Friends thing, rather than having everybody else want those animals as well, since we all are animal fans. No, I could be Jake. Don't tell everyone my secrets. I may or may not have already ordered not one but two. I will neither confirm nor deny that rumor. But I thought that it was best that Pucky and I both got a pub cube each. Which is why he got one and I got one, so that's why I've ordered two. That makes sense, doesn't it? Andrea's house in the carriage 2 weeks before January. I know, and that was the really strange thing this year as well. Like, I was so surprised that there was no 2021 sets early in stores anywhere. Like, normally we would, like, if I went to like Kmart or Target or wherever, like a couple of days before the first, there would usually be some of the new sets on the shelves. Not all of them, but some of them would have snuck out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, there would be some poor stock person that would just be like, let's just put these on the shelf. Or a store manager that would be like, yeah, these shelves are looking super empty, so let's just put some of the new stuff out. I don't care about the embargo. You know, that's just how it would go. So, yeah, it was really sort of surprising to see that there was nothing. And not just with, like, the Friends stuff. There was no new Ninjago. There was no new Star Wars. Not that I really know which is the new Star Wars. There was no new city sets. And I kind of sort of knew what to look for with the city sets because of the new road plates. But none of that had made their way onto the shelves at all. And literally, it was only earlier this week, Thursday. I checked on Thursday and Kmart had stock up. Which is why I was naughty. Yeah, that's where I just sort of go, even if we had like an orange and a purple and then like a tan and a chocolate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, it would be kind of nicer to have, I don't know, a few that are a bit leery, a bit rainbow, and then a few that are sort of like a bit more realistic. But I don't know whether or not Lego just sort of went, no, we're not going to go with realistic because then we'll get, you know, everybody else wanting to get in on the act or something. I don't know. Just, I thought that it was kind of strange. No, blaming my dog for my Lego purchases. My dog needs one too. He totally does. Why would you try and be mean to Pucky like that, Corno? Excuse. Did Pucky also order the other 27? Because we all know that you wouldn't order that many. Maybe Pucky is smarter with his finances than me. And can order more Lego when he feels so inclined. I know, it was, yeah. I'm starting to feel the judgment through the screen. Some more normal colours. I know. I think it just would have been really nice to have been able to have, I don't know, in my mind, I just sort of go, I don't want everything to be super realistic. And that's where I just sort of go, I can totally see like a pale pink poodle and a pale pink llama. I think that both of those things are absolutely hilarious. In the same way that when we got all the summer cubes and we had like some more of the summery colours and that type of thing, I just sort of went, yeah, that rocks my world. I really enjoy that because now we're going to get flamingos in a couple of different colours and, you know, some turtles that look really cute and all of those sorts of things. But okay. And sorry, I just had a moment with the instructions there. So, yeah, but yeah, no, that way. But it would have been kind of cool to have been able to see like a few of like, I don't know, just a little bit more where it was sort of like, oh, I can actually have those llamas roaming around on my jungle sets rather than like, oh, I can't justify having a purple llama in the jungle. That doesn't seem very realistic. I don't know, but it's fun. I still think that they are very cute though, so I'm not whinging. Yeah, it's just more surprising that Lego sort of went in that direction. I think that that's more my thing, where I'm sort of like, oh, that's a very bold choice, Lego, to go with a lavender, say, a dark teal pug. Right, we're getting there, gang. Exactly. That's what I was sort of thinking, Al. I'm sure that they've got a good reason for that, and I definitely think that Lego is not consulting me at all about their marketing strategy. I am not their target demographic in any way, shape, or form. Which is perfectly fine by me. Not everything has to be about me. Complain exactly. It's because your cats have an affinity for like alley cats, and so they were just like, Dad, can you get us Diagon Alley because we want to hang out with our alley cat mates. Simple simple logic really, mate. Right, these little bits are going in next. I think I've done the little piano bit, which is super cute. I do really love that. I think that is such a clever little build. We'll spin that around and we'll work on the little puppet theatre side now. If only you could build it into a cat house for them. My rabbit said it wanted me to buy all the Hogwarts sets. Well, rabbits are magical creatures. So I'm not surprised that your rabbits were so inclined, Jake. Right. Where did these bits go? Oh, no, not that way. This way. Okay, got it. Right. Here and here. How are we going for time? Oh, cool. 15 minutes. I think that we should be right. And then hopefully we can swap over and say hello to Sarah as she's doing her stream. I don't know what she's... Oh, Diagon Alley Cats. Yeah. There was a musical about it, I'm sure. Where is Sarah's? Oops. Okay. Right. Sarah is, she's doing I think that she's doing the police station today, I think. Is she? I think so. Oh, Cabbage is here as well. Hey, Cabbage, how you going? I hope you're going well, mate. And that things are going fine for you. We're just coming up on our little third and final, probably final set for this evening, I think. And does anyone know if Sarah Star Bricks is streaming tonight? I thought that she was, but I can't seem to find my little thumbnail reminder thingy-bob. It's probably on my telly, actually. Let's see if I can do that. Sorry, everyone. Television, TV. Oh, yes. Yep, upcoming. Sarah is building next, I think. Right, we put in our little characters. That one's on that side. Yes, it is. Cool. And then we have our little characters over this side. Oh, Pucky's on the prowl again. Love the fact that they bounce around. It's so cute. Okie dokies. That's all done, that's all done, that's all done. Okay. We're getting there, gang. I think that we should be fine. We might even be able to get one of the little poly bags done as well before Sarah starts, but we'll see. Oh, the rest of your Exo Force figures. Yay! I know. I don't know whether or not, Jake, it's just because the city sets have lots of fire and police. I don't know. But which is the mum that is a police officer? I know that you guys have told me before that one of the mums of the Friends girls is a police officer. So I really want more park sets. I know they're cute, aren't they? I think it would be really cute to do like an actual like Heartlake Park and then have like lots of different areas to like a little park. I think that would be super cool. Love to be able to do that. Right, that globe needs to go to over here. Right, we're getting there, gang. We might actually be able to do one more little set, I think. Right, now we have a little microphone over here. Jake's portal. Girls are civilized. I know. One of the things that I am really looking forward to doing in my city is to actually include the DC superhero girls into my city. And so I think that that's going to be like my crime fighting unit, is that we don't need police because we've got like Supergirl and Wonder Woman. So that's going to be like my little fun version of non-police force. You guys see that? There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, cool. That's fine. Hopefully I'll be able to see you over at Sarah's stream as well. Say hello. Once I've done my little checked in with Pucky and done all my wind down things, but I'll see you over there with your teacher. And we'll have to figure out our sig fig trade as well, buddy. I say telly also. I keep every now and again I do go into Australian slang, and Angela from Geo the Jedi, she's the best one at saying, what does that mean again? What are you talking about? But it's quite funny because there's a few Australian sayings that she really enjoys. So oh, that part looks really weird. Where's my Lego cleaning device? Oh, Packy's out of the game. Okay, that's a bit better. Oh, Olivia's mum is the police officer. Oh, Lego boy. Hi, buddy. How you going? Oh, a spy theme would be cool. I'm going to be really curious to see how we go with like the magical carnival stuff in the middle of the year as well. I think that that's going to be really interesting. I would absolutely love to have another mini doll theme. since we haven't had elves for a little while, I think it would be really cool to get more mini doll sets, like another completely different theme outside of Friends. So it would be really cool to do like spies. I know, Amy, I think you and I talked also about like wizards and witches, but I don't know whether or not they do that while we've still got Hogwarts. I think fairies could be quite an interesting one as well, especially like, you know, with like the Tinkerbell fairies and all of that sort of stuff. I think that would be really cool too. But we'll just have to wait and see. Have to wait and see what Lego does. Right. Hokey cokies. Oh, cool. Right. Yeah, and here. Okie dokie. Let's put our little roof on. It's so cute. I got bored, so I changed my profile picture to Umbridge with Cross Voldemort head. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, Princess Knight's mini doll theme. That's also a very good one. I like the sound of that too. Pucky's still barking. I don't know why he is so vocal at this time of night. Or 5 minutes to go. Oh, I don't think that we're going to be able to build another set. Oh, maybe 5 minutes. We might be able to do one like little poly bag. A very quick one. And then we can jump over to Sarah's stream. I did think about a fairies theme and a pirates theme. Yes. I think the princess theme would be really cool, but do you think that Lego would go for that, considering the amount of blokey blokes that are very intense about their castles theme? That might upset the apple cart far too much, Elle. Okay, 4 minutes to build an ice cream bicycle. Right, oh, and I do have this already done. Cool. I've got most of the little scooter done. And what else did I see in here that was sort of done as well? Oh, the seats. Seats are done and the helmet. Cool. Quickly do the instructions. I don't have the helmet. Right, and the table. Okay, table and one little random cookie on the table, which would never happen in my house. We'd never have just one random cookie on the table. There would always be either none, because we would have ate them all, or loads. And where's the little handlebars there? Yay! Have I seen the pictures of the new Disney sets for the... Oh, yeah, Raya and the Last Dragon. Yes, I'm very excited about it. Super excited about it. I'm not a huge fan of what the dragon looks like, but I'm going to reserve my judgment until I get the set and build it and have a look at it. As it was pointed out to me tonight when we were discussing it a little bit earlier, Jake, I think that it is a bit of a different looking dragon to what I'm used to, because I'm a huge elves fan who had very sort of traditional Western style dragons, and I think that this dragon in Raya is a bit more of an Eastern style dragon, which is a little bit more snake-like. So, and we've also then got to factor in that the Lego designers also have to interpret a movie. So we'll see. We shall see how all of that sort of plays out. But I think that the palace sets look really cool. I really like the look of the little monkeys that come with the sets with the boats. I'm super excited about that. I think that they're really adorable. So yeah, I'm very, Oh, they mentioned Princess Knights in one of their commercials. Oh, yeah, they did too, didn't they? Ooh, and Amy is saying that she likes that idea as well. It would be pretty awesome. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree, but I can also just imagine the Lego men losing their minds over the fact that we'd get mini doll princesses and knights before they got another castle thing. Oh yeah, it does. It does a little bit. I quite like that little creature as well. It seemed interesting as well because in the images of the dragon, it always seemed to be like photographed in the same way. And I think that sometimes that can be sort of like quite misleading. Like I like seeing the characters and the creatures from different directions so that you can sort of go, oh, okay, then yeah. But they always seem to have the head facing in a certain direction. And I guess that was to more show off the profile and the fact that there was horns and that type of thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think that it's going to be so much fun to have like another little collection of mini doll sets. So, and particularly since they do have quite a different look to them as well compared to what we've been having before. Oh, that's rolling around. There we go. They're just doing their thing, Jezza. It might be because my fan is on. So they are probably experiencing some of that breeze. Or just from like my laughter, my constant giggling. But that's blowing them around. Oh, we get a little plate of ice creams. Oh, I know. Regana's Castle is. I absolutely love Regana's Castle, and also Noctura as well. I thought that Bat Castle was just absolutely fantastic as well. Even Skyra's Castle was beautiful too. So it's very difficult for me to say anything negative about any of the elf sets. I just love them. They're so beautiful. Some of my favourites. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Goblin King shelf comes out as well. So I'm really looking forward to doing more with that. Oh, am I building the first friend set that you ever built? Yeah. I think that this was quite a newish one. But I was just going through a few of my little boxes and I knew that I wanted to build these two and this one because I thought all of those three would go really well with like the different parks, like as far as like a little park collection was concerned. And then I thought, oh, an ice cream cart at a park would be kind of cute too. And this was actually quite an easy set for me to dig up, and then I managed to find the instructions for it as well. So, right. Oh, 2 minutes over. Better get going so that we don't cut into Sarah's time too much. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Did I put that on the right way? No, I did that last time as well, I think. The first time I built this, I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. Oopsies. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This way. There we go. Okay, dookie. And these little bits. Yeah. I got it on Solve with the Waffle Cafe one. Oh, I liked the Waffle Cafe too, but you know, I'm a bit of a waffle fan, so I'm not surprised that that I enjoyed building that set. I still really enjoy Olivia's Cupcake Cafe though, the one with all the little cogs and the little mechanized things. I thought that was really good fun. Right, a couple of little icy poles. Cool. Not too much longer to go now, guys. a couple of cones, little icy cones, flag. I really actually quite like this sticker as well. I think that's probably a really cute one too, isn't it? Cool. Right. And then we have a little thing here. And, oops. Oh, no, wrong way. And I think we'll pop the spoon in there. Last little bits, gang. Oh. And then we go here. Yeah. Super cute. Oops, let's turn the little bike around. There we go. Our little ice cream set is all done as well. I'll just pop that down there so you guys can have a little bit of a closer look at that. So we managed to build up that little poly bag. We've done our little park set over here as well. Andrea's park performance. Magical park time. We've got Sienna's playground with the cute little cubby house up here and the little climbing gym and everything. And then we've got our gorgeous 2021 Heartlake City Park too, which is super cute. So we've got, how many sets do we do? We did 2 larger medium sets, 1 medium set and a smaller set as well. Plus we've got wombats as always. A little wombat here. Oh, I know. I absolutely love the elves theme. I was so lucky that I managed to get most of that while it was still in the stores. And it's really interesting because I think that that's the set that I hear most people regret not getting. There's so many people that are like, oh my gosh, I wish that I'd found elves sooner. And I couldn't believe that, you know, I managed to get the last wave of sets and then realized that they were cancelling it. When's my next stream? It'll be this time next week. So I stream on Saturdays and it's usually 8 p.m. for me, but I don't know whatever time that is for you guys. But I do always stream at the same time and I will be trying to do 3 hours. So again, if you're popping in a little bit early or somewhere in the middle or towards the end of the stream, that's all cool as well. Once we get it, my friend has loads of Lego Friends sets she doesn't want, so she's giving them to me. She said that they might not be complete, but I don't mind. I don't mind that either. I think it's really cool to get some sets that are sort of like a little bit missing parts and those sorts of things, because then you can sort of do more of your own thing with them anyway. So here we go. Let's pop that back up there so you guys can see the range of everything. Got hot dog fans, got prams. So thank you so much for everything today, guys. I really appreciate you all stopping by as always. It's absolutely lovely chatting to you all. I'll look forward to seeing you guys hopefully next week. But of course, if you're busy and you've got other things to do, then that's fine as well. Yes, Elvendale is referenced in the new park set for sure. Just down here, there's a little Elvendale scroll in the tree, which is absolutely amazing. My heart literally skipped a beat when I saw that. Thanks, Jessa. It's always lovely hanging out with you too as well, mate. So let's all jump over to Sarah's stream and see how she's going with building up the fantastic police station. Hopefully that started. Is it not? I don't know what's happening. We'll see. But we're finished building for tonight. So, yeah, as always, enjoy the rest of your weekends, everyone. I had loads of fun talking to you this week. And then next week we'll have to have a look and see what new sets have arrived. Hopefully I would have gotten the cinema by Vans, because that's another set that I'm really looking forward to building up to. So next week, hopefully, it will be the cinema, but we'll see. Yeah, it's always lovely chatting to you, Elle. You take care as well. Thanks, Brett. It's always nice having you around. I hope to see you next week as well. Bye, everyone. Make sure Pucky doesn't order 50 more Pug Cubes. We'll see. Probably not tomorrow, but later in the week. I almost have got my video edited, but I'll try and put it up maybe on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah. Yes, we are stopping, Corne, unfortunately. See you later, Lego Lemaniac. It was lovely to have you stop by and resolve some of my technical inadequacy. See you later, everyone. Bye.